Well, good morning. Today is Monday, December 3rd, and I've had a very busy morning so far. Well, first of all, we're on our way to go see Birdie. Well, not go see Birdie, but to go get Birdie, because we're going to water aerobics. And I'm just not feeling it. I've been running this morning. I did get my check. You know what? I looked at it. I had to get up to go to the bathroom about 5 o'clock, and I looked and it wasn't there. Oh, what's going on? I thought I forgot my wallet, but no, I have it. I thought, what's going on? How come my money's not there? So I rolled over, went back to sleep. And then the phone rang. It was Alyssa's school. She had inappropriate clothing on. So she had her stomach exposed. Thinking, her mother's a teacher. It's like, how could you not see this? How could you not know this? I'm not a teacher, and I know that in middle school they're not going to want you to go with a crop top to school. So I had to get out of the bed and go over to her house, find some clothes, and bring them to the school. I did that, and then in the meantime, my money was deposited. I did, oh, Santa's laying on the ground. Somebody came and tipped him over. So I did that, and then I got home, and I had to do some grocery shopping, so I was just checking to see what ingredients I needed to buy, and guess what? I need to buy just about everything. I'm really low on everything. And then I can't find one of my containers, my Fridge Smart containers. I know I had 4, and I can only find 3. So now, while I'm in swimming today, I'm going to think, where did I put that 4th one? Because I like to keep all my vegetables all separated according to how they breathe. I did learn that from Tupperware. And so that'll last a little bit longer for me. And David, we're going to bring his car into the mechanic. It does vibrate a little bit when you go more than 60. For the most part, he doesn't drive over 60 because he just does around the town driving. But you know, if anytime he ever wanted to get on the expressway or something, we want to make sure that the car is safe. So we're going to bring that over there. And then I'm going to, after our water aerobics, I'm going to do a little bit of Christmas shopping. I know what I'm going to be getting, so I'll make it a little bit easier. And it's all at one store, so that makes it even easier that it's all at the same store. And I'm just glad that I woke up with a fresh outlook. I'm really feeling it again. November, I just didn't feel it. And you know, I think sometimes you just start the month off bad, and then you just keep going bad the whole month, and it's just like, why am I doing this? It's like ridiculous, and I don't want anybody to get discouraged because of me. I mean, everybody's fighting their own battle, and they're all trying to lose their own weight and that, but we want the support of each other. We really do. So we have to stick there. We have to stick together. I do have to make some more of my chili because I don't have any chili left, so I think I'm going to buy the ingredients for that today for sure. And I might make a recipe for pasta fagioli. I'm just kind of thinking, I think it's a 5 points, which is kind of high, but I like it. I really do like it. And if you use the right points for the rest of your plate, it should be no problem. Keyword should be no problem. So that's my plan for that. And then I'm going to try to, cut back on my berries a little bit. You know, really, the truth be told, they really haven't been that good lately, and I'm just eating them out of a sense of obligation, I guess. I know that makes no sense, but a habit. It's more like habit. It's a habit that I have them every morning for breakfast, and I really don't, I mean, I'm still going to buy them, but I'm not going to eat them every day like I have been. And figure out some different recipes this week, try to switch up my eating a little bit and do that. But I'm really missing Carrie. I wish she'd get her internet fixed. I wish that we could all start a petition against her internet company and just all march all at once down there and demand Because I'm kind of wondering what the deal is, because she wasn't having a problem before, and then all of a sudden there's a problem. So I'm wondering if they did some sort of upgrade on the system and then just forgot to do her area, or just decided not to do it because, like she said, there's not that many people on her street. But to me, that's just wrong. That's kind of like a monopoly of a company deciding, you know, who they're going to give service to and who they're not, who's not going to get it. And that's just not the American way, I guess. But no, and it was sad news about George Bush. He was like, you know, I really did think that he'd make 100, but then when Barbara died, I think that took a lot of the wind out of his sails, because that truly was that, you know, you see a lot of marriages, public marriages, and you kind of get the feeling, you don't know, nobody knows what goes on in anybody's house, nobody knows what goes within anybody's marriage, but some of the public people, they just don't seem as much in love as Barbara and Herbert Bush seemed, because they were just so much in love. They really were. I think Nancy Reagan, and Ronald Reagan, I think were a lot in love. Obviously, I think Jimmy and Rosalind Carter, that's another example of like really close marriages. But you know, the Clintons don't seem like, well, you don't know. You know, I could go on and on, but it's just, you don't know what goes on. Nobody knows what goes on in anybody's life. You know, everybody can put on that public face, and when you're in private, the only thing that really shares how your private life is that damn scale. Because you could sit in a dark room and eat bonbons and chocolate cake and brownies and ice cream and all that. Nobody's going to see you, and you really think you've accomplished something. But then you get on that scale, and that scale goes, you may have fooled the other people, but you didn't fool me, because you just can't fool that scale. That scale is going to keep you honest. So that's why, even if you know you had a gain, you got to face the music, face the mental monster. It's just, or even it's the, how do they call it? They called it something at my meeting. I know they called it a monster, but I don't think it was a metal monster, not a mental monster. Well, you face the mental monster too, because, you know, if you doubt yourself, you're not going to do well. You have to have positivity in your life, and you have to just know that you can do it. And even if you can't, just fake it for a while. Just try to do all you can do is every day wake up and try to do your best. If you try to do your best, that's half the battle. That's really half the battle. Just facing the music and getting started. So, all right, we're almost here, and I'm sure you want to see Birdie, so let's save some time for her. I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Hello, my friends.
Why do people want to hear from you?
Because they love me, because I'm adorable.
Yeah, she thinks she's adorable. Look at her hair.
I'm adorable.
I need another haircut.
I need something.
Well, yeah.
Guess where we're going?
We're going pretty enthusiastically, too.
Yeah, no, not so much, but we're going.
Better than the other day.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Well, I don't see me getting 2 meals in today, because this is my first meal of the day. I went Christmas shopping, went to water aerobics, went grocery shopping, paid a couple bills, and now I'm home. So I'm going to have a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich with the sugar-free Jell-O with iced tea and water. I started my day with a prayer. I drank 32 ounces of water. My quote is, it's a slow process, but quitting won't help speed it up. 23 smart points, 4 points for my 2 slices of Sara Lee honey wheat bread, 3 points for 3 slices of center cut bacon, 1 for a tablespoon of Miracle Whip, 2 for my sugar-free Jell-O or pudding, and 0 for the tomato, the lettuce, the tea, and the water. It's a 10-point meal. I have 13 points left. I still haven't decided what I'm going to have for dinner yet, though. Okay, I told you I'm going to change up my eating this week, and I am. Now we're going to eat breakfast for dinner. I'm going to have some shredded wheat I'm going to have a whole cup of milk and some cranberry juice. The diet cranberry juice is 0, and 2 of the shredded wheat biscuits are 4 points. So it's a 9-point dinner. Oh, I forgot to write it down. Let's write it down. Sorry about that. Put the bowl on there. Okay, so it's 9 points. So I still have 4 points left if I want to snack on something tonight. So we'll see. I'll probably want to eat something else because I'm getting a little hungry. But it's 5 points for my cup of 2% milk, 0 for my banana cranberry juice, and 4 points for my 2 shredded wheat biscuits. 9-point meal. I'm going to enjoy it. Well, I think I figured out the secret to not eating a lot. Keep yourself busy. I was so busy all day today. The grocery shopping is like, oh, it's terrible because they remodeled the store and nothing's where it should be, and my favorite brands are gone because they've relinquished the space for something else, and everybody in line is complaining. And then they opened up like 14 self-serve registers, and then they only keep one open for big orders. I'm not gonna, like, if I have my groceries came to $200. I mean, I bought for the month, like all my staples and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna sit at a U-scan and try to scan all. It's like, no. But anyway. And then I had to go to the bank because David needed some of his money because he wanted to, he owes for a book, and then he wants to get a permit so that he can park at the parking lot. And if you have fees that you're owed, they won't give you a parking permit. So he couldn't drive his car to school today, so he was bummed. And then I had to go get some bird food because my poor little birds from outside, they didn't have any food, so I had to get some bird food. And it's a 40-pound bag, and let me tell you, I struggled picking that bag up. Kind of gave me a good sense of how much I've lost, because I have lost 67 pounds, and so I couldn't have carried another bag. I had a hard time with the 40 pounds, and I'm kind of wondering how I carried 40 pounds around my whole life. And then what else did I do? Oh, I went to water aerobics. That was fun. And I did some Christmas shopping. And so I had a busy, busy, busy day, which kept me on track. And I did get the ingredients, and I'm hoping tomorrow to make I'm going to make some, I haven't decided between pasta fagioli soup or my chili. I think I've done the chili before, but I'm going to do it again because I think that was on the other channel when it was Let's Get Fit. But I'll probably throw a recipe up tomorrow and stay on track yet again tomorrow. So give this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share if you think somebody might like to see this one. Okay, I'll see you guys in the morning.